I think both people need to be comfortable on both sides of the camera. I tend to feel like the musician is going to feel more comfortable than I am in some ways, but they have no idea what you're going to make them look like, and they're trusting in you that you're going to make them look good, and you're just hoping that you do, and you're hoping that they like it, and it's a lot of pressure to then have 5-10 minutes with somebody. My name is Gretchen Robinette. I'm a documentary and portrait photographer in Brooklyn, New York. I went to school in San Francisco for photojournalism, and I was shooting a lot of events. Then I was randomly assigned a hip-hop show. I went and shot it, and I loved it. It was a lot of fun. And I'd always been a fan of music, and I'd go to shows constantly, and I had a camera. I was taking photos of other things. I just never shot shows until many years passed. Usually when I shoot musicians, if I'm assigned to a musician, I don't do a lot of research. I just do a little bit, enough to know kind of what their style is, because I never want to be starstruck by anybody, and that way I can just treat the musicians as people, and I concentrate more on making a portrait of a person rather than a musician. Just making them normal people, I feel like, makes it easier for me to get some part of their character out. I never want anyone to look stupid or feel uncomfortable when they're being photographed, because the last thing that they're going to want, and last thing I want, is for them to be in a photo in a magazine and they hate the way they look. If I'm shooting a punk band, it seems odd to use a pink background or a bunch of flowers, but in a way sometimes that works because they haven't done that before, and it'll bring some part out of their character that makes it fun. As far as location for shoots, sometimes it ends up being a venue where a band's going to arrive from out of town, so I know that I have that venue space, so I have either the walls inside or the area surrounding. Sometimes there's just too many people outside on the sidewalk, or it's raining, or there's a windstorm, or the room that you think you're going to use suddenly is not available, so you have to kind of plan multiple options, knowing that most of them might not work out. That's just the way it is. As far as equipment, it's mostly just one camera and then 1 or 2 strobes. I like to limit what I take because a lot of times I have to carry everything myself to a place. I try to always bring what I can carry and what I can control myself. Most of the best music portraits ever made have been done with very simple equipment. I think the less time I'm worrying about my equipment, the more time I have to focus on the photos.